So today is the 12-year anniversary for when I became a Thai citizen back on December 17, 2012. And there's no other place that I would rather live than in Thailand. I'm sure you've seen lots of YouTube videos of people, Westerners and people, other foreigners, explaining why they love living in Thailand more than the country that they originally come from. So I won't go into all of that, but I want to talk about when I started feeling more Thai than Western. I was born in Australia and had been to Thailand when I was a baby. Um, when I was 8 years old in 1991, my parents took me and my brothers on a trip to Thailand. My mother is Thai, my father is Australian, and we just planned to visit my mother's family in Thailand. Anyways, up until then, I was just a normal 8-year-old Aussie kid. I guess I could say I had enjoyed my childhood in Australia up until that point, but I always preferred Asian food and but otherwise, yeah, I was just another Aussie kid. Anyways, when I went to Thailand as an 8-year-old, at first, well, Bangkok was a big culture shock, very humid, very much traffic. This was before there was SkyTrain in Bangkok. I liked how I could get at the time, I didn't really like spicy food that much, but I liked how I could get khao man gai, which my Thai mother referred to as chicken rice, and there were only a few places in Sydney I could get it. And I liked in Bangkok, I could get it pretty much anywhere. And yeah, I liked how the nightlife, how even after 8 p.m., all the big shopping malls were already were still open, and unlike in Australia where everything closed quickly, and it was just more fun. I remember at the shopping malls, I could get had pirated movies that were on selling them on VHS that were still at the movie theaters. It was certainly different the way Thai people did things. And I noticed the family culture, whereas my mother's Thai relatives had get-togethers nearly every day or every few days. It was just a warmer family culture. But I'll talk about where things really became interesting for me. Okay, we went on a trip to Rayong. For people who don't know, it's a coastal city in Thailand. And on the way there, we stopped at a little country town that sold fresh seafood. The seafood was still kept alive in a water tank. Anyways, keep in mind this was back in 1991, and back then being a Farang was a bigger deal than what it is now. I was half Farang, a Lukrung, and back then it was a much bigger deal. And anyways, we're at the restaurant. There was a very pretty Thai girl who was 10 years old, and she kept flirting with me and kept giving me free drinks. My mother told the girl I didn't need so many drinks, but the girl said, it's free. Anyways, this Thai girl, she had very nice straight black hair, and she was so different to the girls that I had experienced in Australia. She was so feminine. She smiled, the way she flirted, and it was just so warm. Like in Australia, the girls my age were taught it's okay to get dirty and to have be untidy. I'm not saying the Western way is wrong, but I liked in Thailand, like the women were taught to be more feminine. Like she just smiled, and the way, like she said she wanted to marry me, and she said she would be a good wife for me and take care of me. And this was so much different to anything I was used to. But yeah, like I said, it just felt so warm in the way she smiled at me. But anyways, my parents were concerned about this. But yeah, that was the really first time I started realizing I felt like happier in Thailand than in Australia as an 8-year-old. And there were just like other little things, like my parents took me on a trip to Ayutthaya, and we visited some old temples. And just for culture, I felt like Thailand had so much culture. Yeah, there's temples in Australia, but they're nothing like the ones in Thailand. And like I mentioned, the family culture part earlier. And there was also other things, like I remember, the street food. I saw a street food seller cooking Thai-style hot dogs, which are barbecued. Then they deep fry it to make the outside crunchy, but it's still like soft and juicy on the inside. And they give you the spicy sauce, the nam jim. And I wanted one. And my parents didn't think I would eat a Thai hot dog, but I nagged them to buy it for me because I wanted to try it. And I liked it much more than the hot dogs in Australia with just ketchup and mustard. And I realized I like Thai-style pizza, and KFC in Thailand tasted better. And like I said, the nightlife, everything was just more fun. Like even like I said, after 8 p.m, the shopping malls were still full of people. There was night markets. It was just more fun. And my mother's family, when they did the get-togethers, they often did karaoke's. And because I'm in Bangkok, it's warm at night time, that we could sit outside and sing karaoke and have the big family get-togethers where there's lots of food. We would do it all the time. And also, it was my younger brother's birthday, and so we went to celebrate his birthday in a tall building, like a skyscraper. And there was like a dining room in there where we had I started like experimenting more with Thai food. Like I realized I liked the yum salad, like yum na, and other things like Thai curry dishes and pat kapao gai. I started realizing spicy food actually makes food fun. Like I said, I always liked Chinese food, but I started appreciating Thai food as well. Like it was better than eating like a meat pie or sausage roll or fish and chips all the time in Australia. Anyways, in this building, in the not in the room, but right outside the room, or might have been in the room, there was like a pond with fish swimming inside the room in a very tall building. And all my mother's relatives came to helped make my little brother's birthday special, and just like said, the warm like Thai family feeling. I just felt like I connected with it more than doing things the Australian way. And in Thailand, Thai people just had a way to make things more fun. Another experience I remember, I was at my aunt's house, and I was climbing on top of the fence at the front, was like balancing while I was like moving over it, kind of like Link in Zelda. That's what I was imagining I was being. Anyways, then another Thai girl about my age, she saw me like balancing over the top of the fence, and she stopped and looked at me and smiled. And again, this girl, she just felt like the way she smiled at me and she said stuff to me, I couldn't understand what she was saying, but just it was so feminine and girly, and it felt so warm. And I just realized even more that I just liked being in Thailand. I felt like I liked the culture and the way of doing things. Anyways, I jumped off the fence and I tried to go and talk to her, but my mother's family wouldn't let me open up the gate and try to talk to her. But yeah, I just felt like in Thailand, things were always so much more fun, and I felt like I had confidence to go and talk to the girls, because it was like the Thai girls appreciated me more and were willing to like talk to me and smile and give a warm feeling. And like I said, I was 8 years old at the time, and we would go to like shopping malls. As an 8-year-old, I was into Ninja Turtles, Dino Riders, He-Man, all that type of thing. But I liked at the Thai shopping malls, they also had Japanese robot toys, Gundam, that type of things, anime toys, and it just made feel there was more variety. This was before anime was popular in Australia. Speaking of anime, in the morning, they did have like some Western cartoons such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but in Thailand, they had a lot of Japanese anime cartoons, and I remember seeing Fist of the North Star anime for the first time, and I was shocked at how violent it was. And I watched Gundam, and I just liked the Japanese cartoon style. And like I said, this was when anime wasn't popular in Australia, but Thailand gave me the opportunity to experience Asian things more. And in Thailand, it was just easier to find like Asian food, whether it be Chinese, Japanese, much easier than in Australia. And it was always just more fun. I remember we would go to like a Thai restaurant, and we ever had Thai food there, they had Western food, and they did like the Thai style pizza, which I prefer more than like the pizza I get in Australia. And I remember in a UTR, they had like a restaurant, and it was next to a river with catfish surrounded by temples. So like things were just always more fun in Thailand. Anyways, then it was time for me to return back to Australia. and I was feeling very depressed. And I still remember at the airport, Dun Muang Airport, I saw a homeless guy sitting in front of the airport, and I actually envied him. Seriously, I was willing to trade places with him and be homeless, but still be able to live in Thailand and have to return back to Australia. Anyways, when I returned back to Australia, I suffered the blues big time. My grades went downhill, and my parents said, "You're much better off to live in Australia." And they said Thailand's a fun place to visit, but not a good place to live. And technically at the time they were right, because this was before Thailand had developed to become as much what it has now. Like, well, now Thailand has universal healthcare, good internet, good public transport. The internet speed and public transport in Thailand is better than in Australia now. And the standard of healthcare, even the universal healthcare in Thailand is very good. But anyways, back then Thailand didn't have these things. But anyways, I still felt like depressed when I came back to Australia. And remember my teacher basically told me to get over it. You've been back in Australia for more than a month. Get over it. That's how they handled mental health back then in 1991. And what actually changed things was one time my teacher didn't show up, and we had a substitute teacher. His name was Mr. Donald. He looked like he was in his late 40s, early 50s, and the first thing he had us do was write about something that made us happy recently, and you can guess what I wrote about. Anyways, when he read what I wrote, he told me he has a Thai wife, and he seemed to take a liking to me. Anyways, I felt like I could connect with him, and I just liked the way he talked. Like, he told me that he likes Thai women because Thai women are cute, and I liked like he could like talk openly, like many Westerners would say making comments like that about Thai women as looking at them like sex objects or objectifying them. No, he's just saying Thai women are narak. Thai people use the word narak, which means cute or lovely. Like in Thailand, it's okay to give a compliment as long as it's within reason. He's just saying that he finds Thai women attractive, and I told him about my experience with those two Thai girls, and he said that yes, he notices that with Thai women as well. And so yeah, I felt like I could connect with him, and at the end of the day, he wanted to tell the class ghost stories, and he said his Thai wife knows many scary ghost stories, and he had me tell the class about some of the ghost stories my Thai family talked about, because a family friend of ours, a Thai lady, her son was a pilot, and he died in a plane crash, but she said she can still hear army boots walking around her house, and she believes it's her son. And all the kids in the class started getting like scared. And anyways, my point is I felt like I was becoming more extroverted and connecting with something. Like when I tried to just be a normal Aussie kid, I just felt like I didn't really feel special. But with Mr. Donald, I felt like he showed me that it's okay to want to be Thai and live in Thailand. Anyways, I told Mr. Donald what my parents and also what the teacher said, whereas I'm so lucky to live in Australia, and Thailand's a nice place to live, but be lucky I live in Australia. And he told me if I study hard and work hard, save up my money, I can go live in Thailand when I'm older, because I have a lot of money. Thailand is a great place to live. And that's basically what I did. My grades started improving. And when I got older, I started working. I saved up all my money. I don't drink, I don't smoke. And skip forward many years, I did get Thai citizenship because, again, my mother's Thai, so she just registered me as her Thai son. And I bought my first block of land in Thailand for 110,000 baht. And at the time, I felt so privileged because, like most Westerners I know, will never be able to afford a house in their own country. But like I said, I bought a big block of lands for only 110,000 baht. I bought another block of land closer to the city for 450,000 baht later. But anyways, but truthfully, I didn't return to Thailand up until 2007. Like I said, I got Thai citizenship in 2012, but I returned to Thailand in 2007 when I was 24 years old. It was the first time I had visited Thailand since I was 8, because I saved up a bit of money and I felt like I was ready to explore Thailand. My parents were concerned because, hear all the horror stories of what happens to tourists in Thailand anyways. So yeah, when I went to Thailand in 2007, I've said this a million times before, it felt like I had woken up from a bad dream. It felt like I just belonged in Thailand once again. I just felt like I was making friends easily. I found a girlfriend easily. I just fit in so easily. And now I went for a long process to get Thai citizenship. I already explained in another blog how I got Thai citizenship. I won't go into the reasons why it took like 6 years for me to get Thai citizenship, but I eventually got it on December 17, 2012. And since then, I haven't looked back. There's no other place where I would live than in Thailand. In Thailand, I just like the non-confrontational culture that encourages politeness, the warmth of the people, just the richness of the culture. Where I live in Phetchabun, there's there's lots of festivals such as the boat racing festival, which I've already done videos on. In all of Thailand, there's Songkran, where all of Thailand has big water fights for a few days. There's many festivals and cultural things like Loi Krathong. There's many more. And I feel living in Thailand every day is a blessing. I do have a Thai wife. I've been with her for 6 years. Have a son, and I feel living in Thailand, I care less about material stuff. I just feel like happy and warm. Even in Thailand, poor people are always smiling and look happy, whereas like many Westerners I know like to argue about which car companies the best, which video game console companies the best, and I'll even adults in their 30s and 40s in Australia and America will get into heated arguments about whether Nintendo, PlayStation or Xbox is better, whether Ford or Chevrolet is better. I'll have heated arguments. In Thailand, I feel like it's more of a live and let live. like I'm sure I do like video games, but and Thai people might talk to me about which video games they like, but they don't argue. They don't try to force me to agree with them. It's the same like if I say I like a certain car or like a certain type of food. I even see, I even had like Westerners arguing with me, telling me my favorite Thai foods are wrong. That if I don't have masaman in my top 5 favorite Thai foods, that I'm wrong. But like with Thai people, it's more live and let live. You can like whatever you like as long as you're not hurting anyone. My favorite Thai food's actually lap moo, the spicy minced pork salad. Some like Westerners have said, "Oh no, you have to agree masaman or khao soi um, or pad thai are better." But like with Thai people, many Thai people say that their favorite food is kway teow, just a noodle dish, like um, or even pandan curry. It's okay. Like Thai, I just like the live and let live of Thai culture. Anyways, I'll wrap up this video. So yeah, been 12 years since being a Thai citizen, and felt blessed every day. Okay, so take care, everyone. Sawasdee krap.